the studio here with Boone County Judge candidate Bobby Woods. Bobby, welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me here.
Glad to have you with us here. I tell you, this election is getting heated up here, of course, with the five candidates vying for the same spot here. And, as far as you're concerned, I mean, you've lived here in Boone County for your entire life. And so you obviously have a real passion for the community, not to mention your history. And so what is it about the Boone County and the Ozarks area that makes you want to step up and serve as county judge?
Well, as you mentioned, I've lived here all my life, and I love Boone County and the Ozarks after being in the real estate business. So many people come here, and they tell me how beautiful it is, and they love the people and the laid back atmosphere. So uh, it just made me see what we have here and how wonderful our area is. And I'm just interested in seeing county government do the most it can and the best it can for its citizens. So after being a justice of the peace for 6 years, I'm somewhat familiar with the county operations, and I believe we can improve on those operations.
Very good. Well, speaking of which, I mean, you said that your campaign is all about doing what's best for Boone County. And so could you just elaborate a little bit on what your core philosophy for, how a county judge should be operating?
Well, I believe the county judge should perform all duties with integrity and with transparency to the public. County judge should manage the budget, of course, and the finances, maintain our roads and buildings, and be open to the public and respectful of our citizens. Um, there's many other duties, involved with county judge, but overseeing the road department and other departments of county government as well.
Okay. Okay, very good. Now, you kind of touched a little bit on the roads, and of course, that's one of the biggest topics for folks around here. Okay. And so, as far as the road department and the funding, what's your take on how we can improve our county roads, and what makes you confident that we have the resources to do more?
Well, after being a JP for 6 years, as I mentioned, I've watched the county budget, the monthly treasurer's report as well, and it shows that we are receiving more money than we're expending. Ex the revenue exceeds expenditures each month for the most part. Once in a while, it does not if there's some additional extra expenses in the road department, but the road department fund has grown considerably over the last several years. So I believe there's some money there that is not being spent that could be used toward road departments. We're not talking about a huge amount, but there is some that could be used toward road improvements.
Okay, so are we talking more about the roads itself or the equipment that maintains it?
Well, I believe we have good equipment. Road graders, dump trucks, most of the equipment is updated and good. So road improvements is what I'm looking at. And we need to pay attention to our paved roads. Most of our paved roads are more than 25 years old, and that pavement is starting to deteriorate, and we need to get some attention paid to those. So paving dollars would need to go toward resurfacing those aged paved roads, and our road improvements would concentrate on the main higher trafficked roads to get the road beds properly uh, updated and drained and to uh, to handle drainage and road beds, culverts, that type of thing. Get them ready for paving, but not pave them.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Now, you also talk about modernizing county operations with, security and electronics and fostering economic improvement. And so how do you see those areas contributing to a better Boone County?
Well, security items, electronics, all of that stuff is much less expensive than it used to be and easier to use. And we could update everything, be sure it stays updated, keep our offices working more efficiently and our buildings and our major pieces of equipment more secure with electronics And as far as economic improvement, the county judge should assist, our cities, towns, and communities to draw business and industry and residential development as much as possible.
Very good. Very good. Now, of course, coming from a long career in business and serving as the Justice of the Peace in Boone County, uh, tell us a little bit about your background and, how those experiences, especially being self-employed, would shape your approach to county government and managing taxpayer dollars.
Well, my experience and qualifications, I've been in operated a real estate business for more than 45 years now, and I've become familiar, of course, with contracts, business law, and ethics, and federal, state regulations. We deal with a lot of those. Um, I negotiate contracts on both the selling and purchasing sides, deal with legal issues and easements, and I negotiate bids and costs for maintenance and repairs, as well as oversee these things that need to be done for my customers. So I think that falls right in line with what the county judge does, a little different angle, but the basics are the same. And I've been self-employed here and for more than 45 years now. And self-employment requires self-motivation, discipline, a desire to accomplish things. And I don't get paid unless I produce. So I think that's a different perspective than working, in county government. People that have worked, and receive regular paychecks, self-employed would look at that a little differently and hopefully be able to get more done.
I have to agree with you 1,000% on that one. Kind of in the same boat, but
Right, right. That's good.
very good. Now, finally, Bobby, is there anything that you'd like the voters to know before they actually head out to the polls this season?
Well, I would mention that county government is nonprofit operation. It does not operate to work for a profit. County government must have enough revenue to cover its expenses, of course, but the profit received is the quality of services provided to our citizens. They are the ones receiving the profit of the operation of government. So I'd like to see what I could do to improve that for our citizens, and thereby I respectfully ask for your vote for Bobby Woods for Boone County Judge.
There you go. Bobby Woods for Boone County Judge. Thank you so much for being on the program today, and
Yes, sir.
good luck with your campaign.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.